on his Jordanian passport.
But it's a black name. Benjamin
No,
Omar is
that's not black. That's fucking. That looks. You look like some fucking asshole named Benjamin Omar, bro.
Dude, Benjamin Omar is the blackest, one of the blackest names I've heard of in my life.
I've seen your photo. You could pass for Benjamin Omar.
You've never seen how I look like.
I have. I've seen your fucking photo with your
Okay,
stupid,
describe me.
your stupid
Describe
pony.
me.
You got a. You're a fucking Arab-looking faggot with a ponytail.
I don't even look like
You're a
an Arab.
metrosexual Arab faggot with a ponytail. What do you mean? I don't know what you look like. I've seen your stupid photo.
I am.
You don't think he looks like an Arab? He looks like a fucking camel. He's got a fucking camel nose. What are you talking about? He looks like a fucking camel.
He looks like...
What the fuck is a camel nose?
He looks like a fucking camel.
No, he looks Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't, but I do have buzz. Well, some people say I have like Asianish eyes.
He's very handsome.
Oh.
he loves flattery, Yakov. Don't feed his vanity.
Yakov, are you gay for me?
Would you eat that ass, Yakov?
I'm not touching any man's ass or any part of a man. I mean, I even get disgusted when the French or Italians kiss each other twice on the cheeks. That's fucking disgusting.
Really? You think that's just... Oh my god. You probably have the worst sex life, Yakov.
I said men kissing other men. I didn't say anything about women.
Oh.
What's wrong with that?
I thought he's like, he doesn't like to kiss women. I'm like, dude.
No, I said men kissing other men.
What about... Would you eat female ass, Yakov?
Every minute.
Ew.
Huh?
As long as it's clean. Just gotta clean that shit up.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Oh, put that on the air, subscribe.
Well, it is already. Now the whole Jewish community knows that.
Yeah, all 7 of us. Oh, sorry, it's up to 8 today.
Well, I mean, there's allegedly 15 million. I think you guys are like 25, 30 million.
No, his YouTube channel subscriber base.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
there's 16 million of us. But the median age. I mean, a lot of them are kids, so they're not even online.
Well, you're retired, so honestly, it doesn't matter. No one could use anything against you, really.
Yeah.
But it would be a shame, if he like takes the recording and sends it to all your family. Like, hey, look, Yakov, your uncle likes...
Why do you think the police knocked on your door? I sent them clips of you being a fucking asshole idiot. And they were like, this fucker lives in Quebec? I said, yeah. They said, Chocolat Bleu, we're going to go to his house and pound on his door. Yeah. Are you Omar? What's his last name?
Omar?
They think, the police came to my place and they insisted that my name is Benjamin Omar.
Are you Benjamin Omar? Open the door!
No clue, dude.
He did bank fraud. He fucking did identity theft, so they were investigating him.
Rabbi did that?
Yeah, that's why he's getting sued by the fucking bank. He committed fraud. He committed bank fraud. He's getting fucking sued.
Like, I'm suing the bank.
I know, it's called... Well, listen, I heard you and your grand designs about the jury trial. That was the biggest manic episode I've ever heard. I'm like, he sounds like me when I'm high on fucking Miller High Life and weed talking about the upcoming jury trial where I'm going to win $1 million against the fucking state and the taxpayers are going to give me $1 million. You sounded like the biggest fucking manic moron, biggest delusional schmuck I've ever heard in a while. Congratulations.
Why? Why would you say that? What?
Because I know how these things work, and you are living in a delusion, my friend.
You know how the Canadian legal system works?
It's the same shit everywhere, schmucko. It's called the law.
Oh, schmucko, you call me a dick?
Yakov the schmucko.
There's nothing wrong with being a dick.
Yakov the background noise, king of background noises.
Yeah.
Why is this not working, motherfucker?
Motherfucker? That comes out of your mouth 100 times a minute. An hour. You want to start? I need a little counter. You know the car entry guys and gates have in their little hand and click, click, click. Every time you say motherfucker, I'm going to click another one.
Dude, what the fuck?
That's a fuck, but not a motherfucker, so that's half a click.
A document for my taxes, and then I have to just fill in the numbers from that document, and I can't fill it in because they're telling me that number is higher than what it should be. But like that's the number, so what can I do for you? This is simply the number.
What are you trying to do?
I file my taxes.
Taxes.
This is the number. What can I tell you?
The ad income is too low.
No, it's saying the opposite. It's saying it's too high. But like, this is the number, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, call them up.
Such a headache, man. People make things so much harder than they should be. Like,
That's the government for you. Their job is to make it harder.
yeah, but wouldn't you want a world where like that's not the case?
You would think.
Damn, I'm looking at a video of a kid with Down syndrome on the front lines in Ukraine with a stick.
No.
Yeah, it's on Still Gray. Ian Miles
Put a
Chong.
link in the chat. I want to see that shit. No, I don't believe.
Okay.
Okay, you're asking for it.
I'm not making it up. Ugh.
Okay, let's see this shit.
His name it's on X. The profile's name is Still Gray.
Okay, just
STIL.
put the link.
Okay, fuck. You better. I'm not gonna put a link. You better go on X and just look at it yourself. It's called
No,
Still
you
Gray.
can put a fucking link. There's that little up
Bitch
arrow.
ass. It's called x.com/Still Gray. There you go. Enjoy. I don't give a fuck. That's all the work you're getting out of me, Yakov.
Fucking A, man. You can't even push the little one
I
button.
put it in the chat.
Oh, God.
I am.
What the fuck?
Is that your washing machine?
Yo, this is crazy, man.
I don't see anything. It's like a comedy. Ian Miles Chong, commentary / parody.
This isn't the complaint line, Yakov.
Fine. I don't see what you're talking about. That's why I asked for a link to a post.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, well. It was posted 8 hours ago. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? Like, the algorithm is showing you stuff on somebody's profile that's not even chronographic.
Exactly.
It kind of is, though. I don't understand why that one post shows at the top that was 8 hours ago. Maybe he has it pinned.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh, well.
That is just, you know,
I'm not doing the work for you because I gave you the link. That is
all
the
you
link.
have to do is push the little up arrow.
It's not on this. Let me see if I've X
Yes,
on this
it
phone.
is. Every post has a share button.
Bitch ass, I'm looking at it on another phone. Let me see if I can find it on this phone. Please hold.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Going to the
send
same
you a
profile.
Cash App. How much do
Still
you want?
Gray. You can
How
send
much do you want?
$10 to your local Talmud Chacham and make me happy.
Okay, I will make a donation. Hold on, I will put money.
Make a tzedakah to your local Chabad.
Into the pushka it goes.
There you go. Into the pushka.
Send me the money.
Let me see if it shows up on a different
unless
profile.
I'm not.
Apparently, you make too much money, according to Canadian government.
Yakov, how do you get all those little
You're growing
hairs?
on me. I'll give you that much. Randy, you're growing on me.
Yeah, it's right at the top, bro. It's fucking pinned. I gave you the link. Now I'm going to give you the link again. Please
Okay,
hold.
Thank you. You're such great customer service.
I'm fighting Palestinians on your behalf, Yaakov.
I know.
Okay, check
No,
that out.
but according to people I know, Jordanians are Palestinians.
That's right.
50% plus.
70, more than 70%.
But what are the Hashemites like? Because my friend's dad, he says he's a real Jordanian, but they're originally from Lebanon. He says that he's the real
Hashemite.
Hashemite.
Down by Mecca and Medina.
No, not from Lebanon. Bahuri is not from Lebanon. There are Bahuri.
No,
He said
Hashemites are
originally.
from the Saudi Peninsula. They did from the Saudi Arabia.
He's
They,
very dark.
Yeah, but
the Saudis got Saudi Arabia, and they said, "Okay, we're going to give you Jordan, great consolation prize." They had historically.
No. The Saudis, no. The Saudis the Saudis didn't like the Hashemites.
I know, of course they didn't.
From the Hashemites.
But they cooperated with the British in World War I and were rewarded, and the Hashemites got butt fucked.
Yeah, the Hashemites had to go up north.
And they used to control the whole strip of land down the Saudi peninsula down to Mecca and Medina. They were the custodians of Mecca and Medina for
including
centuries.
Iraq and elsewhere also.
Yeah, hang on. So now they have just Jordan.
At this point, yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, they got butt fucked.
Yeah, but look, honestly, we're very lucky, man. Like in Jordan, we're very fucking lucky.
Thank you, Subscribe Podcast.
Yeah, I told you, the fucking poor guy has Down syndrome. He's fighting on the front lines.
That guy has Down syndrome?
Did you read You got fucking Down syndrome, Yakov.
No, I'm just looking at him. I'm a teacher. He doesn't look like... let me turn the volume on. That's
Why would you say such things?
Look at the title and the fucking thing. That's part of the post.
Because somebody says something. What? You believe everything you read?
Look at the video. The guy's fucking a Downy. The fuck? Poor guy's got fucking Down syndrome, and you're arguing about whether or not he's got. Look at his face. He's fucking muttering shit. He's playing with a stick in a fucking trench.
It takes more than a few seconds to figure out if he has an extra chromosome.
Oh.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
You know, you can't just jump to conclusions. Apparently, you do.
Sorry, I'm wound up tight. I'm like Randy on this app.
You need to get fucked.
Exactly. I've been taking these girls out on dates, dropping a lot of coin. I'm not getting even a fucking kiss. Not even a fucking wet, juicy smooch with some French tongue. What the fuck, ladies? I want to taste what I just put in your mouth.
Maybe you should go gay. Apparently they give it up quicker.
Ryan, are you available tonight? Can you?
Absolutely.
Can you pretend? Do you have this? I wonder if
I have a theory, a mathematical theory as to why gay people hook up quicker than.
Jacob, you still didn't solve the puzzle.
Because I didn't even print it out. It was revolting.
You don't have to print it out. You just have to solve it on a paper and pen.
No, you just need a piece of paper and set x equal to something and start from there.
Yeah.
Not hard. I've seen the same thing with different. Instead of nigger, it says something else.
He says nigger. Oh, I'm so proud of you, dude.
Okay, fine.
I'm so proud of you, man.
I said it because that was in your puzzle, not because I think it's a word we should use.
Yeah, but I'm still proud of you, man. That's the first time.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's a very easy math puzzle.
Yeah, I know it is.
But then there's another one. I actually want you to solve it. I want to see if you actually get it right. There's also the Muslim puzzle. After you're done with the nigger puzzle, the Muslim puzzle is much more interesting, and I think you'll love it.
Or as Issa says, Muslims.
Yeah, but Isabel couldn't solve either of the puzzles, man. Isabel sucks at math.
Oh my god, she still didn't solve the nigger puzzle.
Yeah, she's not math oriented. She's still smart, but she's not math oriented.
Wow. Only 4 people solved the nigger puzzle. And only one person solved the...
Do any of you dumb motherfuckers know the answer to the riddle of the Sphinx?
Yeah, I do.
What's this riddle?
I'm not gonna tell you.
So here's my theory of why gay people hook up faster than
straight people.
Because they're horny.
What?
Because they're horny motherfuckers.
No. Well, that could be too. But in economics would say when there's less supply, right? You can't be choosy, right? So I'm just assuming, even if we use a maximum of 10% of the population, it's probably 5%. But even if maximum was 10%, that means your odds of meeting somebody who shared the same approach to life as you do are 1 in 10, right? So clearly, you're going to be far more motivated to complete said transaction than we're in the other 90%.
You're looking at the supply, but what about the demand? Because there's fewer.
No, but the odds of hooking up are much less. So you have to make every opportunity count, right? So supply is always going to equal demand in a market-based economy. They just marginal cost equal marginal revenue. So given that fact, and given there's a far less number of people, you have to make every opportunity work, or you're just going to go unsatiated. So either people's standards go down, or they just, say, what the hell? Hey, It stands to reason. Like when there's far more supply, people can pick and choose and do what they want. That's why, like, people like take forever in the hetero world.
Yakov, when was the last time you even had an orgasm?
They take forever in the hetero
Last
world
week.
because-
What?
I thought you were gonna ask him when was the last time you had an orgy.
No, but seriously, it's all based on number of population.
Have you ever had an orgy, Yakov?
If there were twice the number of gay people, there would be half the number
Did you
of.
ever go to an orgy, Jacob?
No, if there were twice the number of gay people, there would be half the number of hookups, or it would take twice as long.
This is
You
gay.
ever went to an orgy?
What?
If there were twice the number of gay people, then we wouldn't have an app where we have to concentrate the gay people to interact with them.
Ryan, have you ever been to an orgy, Ryan?
I think it's based on total supply. What do you think, Ryan?
Ryan has been to an orgy.
I feel like it's not because they're scarce, because if you log into Grindr, they're everywhere, and my phone is always.
Yeah, no, even before Grindr, the same mathematics still held.
Yeah, but they still they concentrated in the bathroom or in the woods. You don't necessarily actually have to. You're not limited to the homosexual pool. There's always some married man that wants his dick sucked.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Homosexually adjacent.
Could you imagine? There's always some fucking married guy with his.
That's counted in the gay percentage. That's counted in the gay percentage.
That interaction, but you still
Ryan,
do
that's counted in the gay percentage. The married men that want to get their dicks sucked. Just turn gay. You'll get more action.
This is a waste of my time.
The best way to get you to stop recording is to...
You know what I heard in this black room? She was like, everybody was being so stupid. She said, what did she say? She said, "This is poverty." She's like, "This is the definition of poverty. I'm leaving the room. I'm not going to engage in this poverty." I was like, damn, good one.
Black person talking about poverty.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean. And disparity. It's not poverty. Disparity. I love black people.
Me too.
Well, not really. Not really.
Well, you don't have as many as we do down here. I don't know how many slaves Canada had, but you guys got off easy.
No, I mean, most of the people I know are American, so you see what's happening. Yeah, they're American. American blacks are something, man.
Yakov, you've been to Israel, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to
Of course.
Have you been to Old Man by the Sea in Tel Aviv, south of Tel Aviv?
He did Teshuvah.
Old Man by the Sea. What the
It's
fuck
like
is that?
it's a famous restaurant in whatever. What's that fucking Arab?
No, I haven't been there. I've been all over Tel Aviv, but I don't remember that place.
Look it up. Let me get you the link.
Yeah, I will.
Anyways,
Any recommendation you have? This is a good one.
the point is, I was there with this hot chick that I went on Birthright with, and there were black Americans there having dinner next to us, and we were listening in on what they were saying, and it wasn't anything.
Black Jewish Americans.
No, they were
black
just fucking black Schwarzes working there, for defense or whatever the fuck they were doing. But it was just interesting, like listening to them, have their convo about whatever.
What the
fuck it was.
Schwarzes have to say?
I can't really remember, but it was just kind of interesting because I felt like they were so out of place.
Story out, but you don't remember what they said.
They were so out of place. That's all I remember is like, why the fuck are American Schwarzes sitting right next to us having dinner in Tel Aviv? Like, these fuckers are here working. I'm like, this is wild. Like, these fuckers probably...
Back to work.
They work for the government. They work for the U.S. government, and they're sitting there living in Israel working. I'm like, the whole government is nothing but a fucking DEI jobs program. It's unfucking believable.
Not anymore.
Oh my god.
Not anymore.
I got written up at work because I complained. I said, "You realize this form that you're making us fill out is more complicated than my fucking annual tax return, right?"
Wait, the IRS wrote you up?
Yeah, because I complained. I said, if if you have to travel, like you have to do a cost means analysis, and if it's cheaper to drive than it is to fly, you have to do this lengthy fucking computation. I was like, do you know how stupid this is? I was like, this is more complicated than my taxes, and they got so upset with me. And then this bitch is like, you do realize it's just a jobs program, right? I was like, fuck you, bitch, and your jobs program. So stupid. Government is
Assuming you
nothing.
don't work there anymore. I'm assuming you don't work there anymore.
I do. I have a complaint against my manager because she called me a whore. So
Whoa!
I'm
Is
suing
that a lawsuit waiting to happen?
sexual harassment. Yeah, I got my laptop with a lawyer in D.C. right now. They're settling a negotiation.
Good for you.
I ain't gonna take no shit from 300-pound black women fully vaxxed telling me I'm a fucking whore.
Full of what?
Yeah, full of vaccine. She's about to stroke out. I'm actually just waiting for her to die before I return to work because she weighs about 350 fucking pounds.
Oh wow. What's her first name?
Fat piece of shit. That's what it is.
First name, not descriptor.
I don't want to use her first name.
Ah.
Well, do you want me to just make something up to satisfy you?
Yeah, sure. Do something similarly adjacent.
Oh man.
Let's
Poor
just
child.
call her Queen Latifah.
Belinda.
That's right.
Do you still have your smelling? Do you still have the ability to smell, Yakov?
Why do you think people lose that?
Why do you think I don't have it?
I don't know. I just ripped a fart and it fucking reeked. I was wondering if you have the same
The
ability.
guy loses eyesight with time, not smell, right? And he loses hearing. I admit, I really love you like my child, dude, but, man, there's something. I heard you also lose your erection.
You lose your what?
Erection.
Ryan, where are you?
I think that's how Red ended up.
No, where do you live? Like, what part of the country?
Me?
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, that's nice. So nice, sir.
Dude, why can't Kyle? Are you for real?
Why can't what?
I can't file.
I said call them on Monday. Stop complaining.
What are you trying to do?
File his taxes.
I'm doing my taxes, but they think it's so complicated, dude. Like, how hard is that? It's not that hard.
But it wasn't hard last year, but this time they're fucking shit up.
You're fucking shit up, I think. That's what
How about you
what
shut
I believe that's happening right now.
What's the common denominator between last year and this year? The taxes changed or you changed?
No, the taxes, the way, because I'm with my girlfriend. We didn't separate, but we're no longer living together.
Well, you're straight?
Man. That's like fucking my shit up.
Come on, that was a good one.
I can't even file online, dude. I have to send it by mail because I'm considered a special person because of my situation. And it's just, dude, come on, man.
Why'd she leave you?
She didn't. She's in Ottawa. I'm in Montreal now. We're no longer living together, but we're still together. And so, like, that's apparently a special thing to do it, and I can't do it on my own. But I have
I'm so
to.
sorry. I hope you're back together soon.
How much did that cost?
Is she Jewish?
Nothing. It's just that basically I cannot file alone because she's my spouse, but I can't file with her. That's not the
Wait, you said girlfriend. Now she's your spouse? What is it?
Oh, she's my common law partner.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's not halal.
Is she Jewish?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's right.
She kosher?
She is kosher. She keeps Torah.
Good. This is how you know all this Jewish stuff. She taught you all this.
No, but she converted.
How, I meant to ask you, where did Mikhail come by his Tanakh knowledge?
He doesn't have all from me, but he doesn't have Tanakh knowledge.
He has Tom. He has a good amount. For a Muslim, he has a good amount.
No, he doesn't. He believes that he never read it. It's so disingenuous. He believes that people of Judea are all the tribe of Judah.
Forget that stuff. But he gets so hung up on that. It's just.
Yeah, but it's retarded.
I know, but his basic knowledge of like the patriarchs and matriarchs and all the different things in the Torah and what happened and who did what to whom. He's got more than a passing knowledge than most Muslims have.
Maybe most Muslims.
Probably from fucking all these little Christian boys. Have you seen him argue with like? I'm not kidding.
Is that why he left Gaza? Is that why he left Gaza? An alternative lifestyle?
No, maybe.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he hangs out with some Protestants, but he doesn't know much. Relative. When I talk to him, he's a total idiot. I don't see him as someone who knows Torah. He's just he's so disingenuous, and he's telling you the Arabs are the children of Ishmael, but he's also telling you that the Edomites are Arabs. But the Edomites are
the Christians. The Edomites are the Christians. Or the forerunner, or the forefathers of Christians.
Who?
Edomites.
Forefathers of Christians?
Yeah, Edom.
Nazarenes.
Well, since when are the Christians from Edom? The Christians are Jews, man.
No, but isn't it supposed to? I'm not big on Edomites, but I thought they were supposed to represent what would become Christianity.
No, oh my God, we have nothing to do with Edomites.
Okay, what do I know?
No, he thinks Arabs are, but Edomites are the children of who? They're the children of Esau.
Right, I thought they.
So you can't say Arabs are Ishmael, but the sons of Esau are Arabs. You can't say that.
No, they both can't be true at the same time.
Yeah, but he believes that it is true at the same time. So it's dude, you retarded, man. It pisses me off so much. You think Edomites are Christians?
No, I didn't say they were Christians.
No, we have nothing to do with them, man. Early Christians are Jews, and they opened up to the Gentiles because that's what Mashiach does, and that's it. So then it became everyone, not just Jews. But it has nothing to do. Some Edomites became Christian, pretty sure. But it's not really an ethnic thing. You can be Chinese and be Christian. That's not a problem.
Yeah, no. Why was I thinking that? There was something. Edomites. What's the significance of the Edomites? Don't they represent? I know Christians were. Paul was from. Jesus was Jewish. I'm well aware of all that crap.
Oh, you guys give Paul too much credit. Every Jew I enjoy.
Well, his narrative, of
it's not everything Paul did went through the others like Peter, James, and John. Even he referred to them.
I'm not big on Christianity. I thought that there was a big. I thought sort of the whole narrative of James and the narrative of who was from Tarsus.
Paul of Tarsus.
Yeah, Paul of Tarsus. Didn't his version went out?
No, but that's what the Jews say. But in reality, everything Paul did, he was.
So he was intellectually aligned with.
Yes, he was even referring to Peter and Paul. He doesn't even refer to himself as a pillar of the church. That's Peter and James and John. He according to Paul. Paul didn't come with his own thing, but Paul wrote a lot, so that's why people say, "Oh, if he wrote it, it must be him who's doing these things." But no. Paul is a hardcore Pharisee, right?
I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, he's a hardcore Pharisee. He studied under Rabbi Gamaliel.
Gamaliel.
That's right. That's right. Man, where the hell do I put my shit for work? We get money for paying, for working from home. Do you guys have something like that?
What?
Work from home?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I was getting them confused because they were like enemies of the Jews, the Edomites. I thought they were Christians. Yeah, well, we can work from home, and then you get to write off a portion of your home, which is dedicated to your business.
Okay, so you do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is better for one to work from home. It is better. Now, where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you, son? Fuck are you? I'm very occasional work you didn't receive. I don't do enough that stuff. Oh. Don't do that either. Do you know I keep confusing you with Yakov Castro?
Who's that? The black one?
Yeah.
The black Yaakov? There's 4 Yaakovs, and I found a 5th rabbi today.
Which one?
I don't know, someone rolled into to Jeff's room earlier today.
Is it Capital? Rabbi
What?
Capital?
I can't remember, but it was a new one for me.
Yeah, I'm starting an army of rabbis.
Yeah.
So far I have 3.
Yeah. Alright, look, all you have to do is teach something, one thing, you're a rabbi.
Yeah, I mean, we're
That's
starting.
what the word rabbi means.
Rabbi means teacher.
I know, I just said all you have to do is teach one thing to one person, you're a rabbi.
Exactly. But people go wild.
Now they think, oh my god, you're a judge, or whatever, you interpret the laws.
Jews go wild because they think like I'm saying I'm a Jew. They think I'm LARPing as a Jew. Basically, they think I'm going around telling people that I'm a Jew, and I sometimes do that to troll, but like I'm not really doing. Everyone tells me now. So,
I understand. Oh, okay.
like if you read my bio, the first thing is like, imagine electing presidents when Jesus is king. So it's like,
what does that even mean? Imagine electing
presidents when Jesus is king. Remember not in the Torah. Remember the story of the prophet
oh, I see.
Simon, not Simon. What do you call him in English?
Sure.
Samuel.
Samson. No, Samuel. Yeah.
Samuel.
Yeah.
And how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them, like, why are you guys wanting a king? I am your king. But you want a king, so I will give you a king. And your fate will be in line with that. If that king is good, you will be blessed. If that king is bad, you will be cursed, blah, blah, blah. That's right. So we believe God is king. So why do you elect presidents? That's why I'm an anarchist.
There you go.
That's right. Say hello to Danny. Danny is my favorite hot wife.
Hi, Danny. Ooh, static. I love white noise. Look at that. That's the best PTR you've had yet. She's the queen of the PTRs.
Who, Danny?
Yeah, she's always got witty PTRs.
She's
But I like this one. What?
Danny is on like liquid cocaine or something.
I'm not talking today, though.
Danny. I love Danny. She's like,
I'm so tired.
well, you need to rest, boo-boo. You need to rest. Yeah, this is so tiring, man. I'm unable to do this shit. I'm just simply unable to do it. There's overpayments made to the government. It's like, oh my god, all my money, dude, all my taxes. Systems. Alright. That's right. Ryan T. Possible, are you there?
Yeah.
Are you doing the math problem?
No. I'm eating dinner.
Why don't you do the math problem?
I will after later.
Today or some other day?
It'll be all week long. I'm gonna take one day for us.
Then you need a week to do something that can be done in okay, then you better make okay, then 5 out of 6 is what you need to score.
I have to teach myself how to do this type of math, so yeah, I do.
How can you have an economics degree and you don't know how to do derivatives?
I don't have an economics degree.
It's just absurd. It's just legit absurd. Use this method if you're eligible for this and that, right? Let's see what I have. Is that this or without this? Let's do my time, I think there's no place to even like fill it in, you know? I guess they'll ask for it if they ask for it, and I then submit it. I have no clue. Motherfucker. So tired. So tired, nigga. So tired, motherfucker.
Go to bed, bitch.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. DP, we can't do it. Okay, so what the fuck?
I gotta go. This room's a waste of my time. This is absolute poverty.
It is. Oh, it actually is. You're right. It actually is.
And where's your boyfriend?
Who's your boyfriend?
And where is your boyfriend?
Is this the new rabbi you're talking about, Jacob? Rabbi Afro? Jacob?
Is that Black Rabbi?
No, this is Rabbi Afro Semite.
I was listening to Black Rabbi today in a room, and he was using the N-word. And I gotta say, like, you could take the African American out of America and put the African American in Israel, but you can't take the N-word out of the African American in Israel. That's just my opinion.
Black Rabbi says that if you don't know the Torah, you're a nigger. And I agree with him. So he said that on TV.
Why is he a permanent resident of Israel, and why didn't he not make Aliyah and become a citizen?
He doesn't want to join the military and kill Palestinians.
At his age, he wouldn't be required to join.
You think that fat ass is gonna be able to put on a fucking combat suit and go deploy?
Here's what I think. I think he thinks he could run for president, so I think he doesn't want to have dual citizenship.
He's delusional.
He's scamming Jews, motherfucker. He's using Jews to scam Nigerians. That's what he's doing. Have you ever talked to him?
Occasionally. I push back on him. He doesn't like me too much because I push back on some of his
Yeah,
things.
just talk to him and see like his plan. Don't push back. Just see his plan. See his plan. Like he's literally.
I push back on some of the, when he starts spouting off about Torah concepts. He's got thin knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even think he can read Hebrew.
No, he can. He can. He just can't defend position. He just believes in certain positions and he can't defend them. He just believes it. He believes that.
I love when he
But
goes.
that's it.
The best part about him is when he talks about his amazing experience working in the music industry in Hollywood, and I was dating all these
Oh, yeah.
supermodels, and that's always the most fun stuff to listen to.
Yeah, he's great.
He makes it seem like he actually had an active sex life, which I very much doubt.
I don't doubt it. Because I know 3 women that he's trying to fuck on this app. So I'm pretty sure 1 woman like works out. So he does it the same way. Like each girl, he tells her that if she wants to convert, he can help her. And like that's how it starts.
Yeah, it's just another guy who wants to get laid.
No, there's nothing
Are
wrong
you
with
talking about Afro or the Black Rabbi?
No, Black
Black
Rabbi.
Rabbi.
I love Black Rabbi.
And you don't actually have a job or a career to speak of, do you?
Black Rabbi?
No, Anne.
Anne, dude, Anne is like, she spends her time at the casino trying to hook up.
Damn.
I want to go to the casino.
I would like to go to a casino. Anne, would you go with me when I go to Michigan in November? Anne?
You know what a sheltered Anne's picture, her PTR reminds me of what a sheltered life I lived. I grew up in an all Jewish town, and grade school, junior high, high school. It's for the first time. I'm in the middle of central Massachusetts, and it's, I guess, some random Wednesday, and a friend of mine, and all these women had like smudges on the top of their heads. My friend came up to me and I was like, "You got something on your head, on your forehead." I was like trying to like brush it. She goes, "No, don't touch it." She goes, "It's Ash Wednesday." I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, it's Ash Wednesday?" And she had explained it to me. I'm like, "Oh, sorry." I tried to take it off her.
Alright.
It was so funny.
So,
Yeah, that's
what you're saying is you're not situationally aware.
What,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Shit, I didn't know practices of other religions. Wasn't situationally aware. I didn't even know it was.
I know, it's a weird thing.
I thought she literally had like
Smudge.
somehow got smudge.
She had
smudged her forehead,
schmutz.
and I was
She had
trying to help her out.
schmutz.
Schmutz, exactly. Schmutz. Exactly. You understand.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. But it's not really dogma.
I don't care if it's dog or not. She had it on her. So, Anne, you look good with your schmutz.
Oh, Anne looks good in all ways. Anne looks good in all damn ways. I like Anne. I just don't like how she gets fake with shit. That's all.
You like everybody now that you're facing a deportation lawsuit. You think people... They can't deport you? Are you fucking serious? This is 2025, the era of Trump, and Canadians, they take after us. We don't take after them. So, welcome to the real world, Dr. Rabbi. You're about to face the law, which you seem to know so little about.
Yeah, this nigga simply doesn't get it. That's all.
Why are they pounding on my door? Is it immigration or is it the lawsuit from the bank? Which one is it? My life is miserable. I gotta come on Clubhouse and talk about it for a week on end. Everybody, I got a legal problem. I gotta talk about it. They're pounding on my door. Hello?
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 Hello? Hello?
Hi, this isn't Omar. My name's Rabbi Randy McDickerson. Maybe you've heard of me from the app Clubhouse, but I think you have a case of mistaken identity.
Motherfucker, it's Benjamin Omar.
Doesn't matter. They saw a Schwartz. They thought you were the Schwartz.
Again, I told you, it's not. I think they're just trying to verify if I live there.
I think you're. you're making things up in your head. Maybe they're looking for a Benjamin Omar.
It could be, although I really doubt it. I know for a fact there was never a Benjamin Omar here, dude.
How do you know that? Who was there before you?
A guy whose name is Hamza. And he was the first tenant on the same.
How do you know he wasn't doing fraud as Benjamin Omar?
Because if you're doing fraud as Benjamin Omar, why do you say that you live here?
I don't know. Maybe he's not that smart.
Maybe there is a Benjamin Omar who just paid for like a random thing and just turned out that I'm the guy. Maybe. I just don't. Again, I find it to be weird that they were satisfied with my first name and that's it. They don't want to know my full name.
Well, because if your first name isn't Benjamin, your last name isn't Omar.
All he had is just a paper with him, and then he just signed and wrote my name, and like, so I really feel like they just want to verify if I'm actually physically here or not.
Okay.
Their like immigration screening, and they can't come here and do this because I'm an immigrant, so they lie to me and tell me like, you know, as if they're looking for another guy, which I that's what I feel. Which, look, I don't mind. I don't mind it.
But it's you minded, 2 or 3 times an hour.
No, I'm not the one mentioning it. Nigga. I think it's funny. I told you that. Because I laughed to his face. I'm like, I'm not Benjamin Omar, dude.
I love how like Donald Trump, like even from the beginning when Zelensky pulls up, he shakes his hand, he's like, just look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. Like right from the beginning he starts making him feel like an inferior. And it's just beautiful manipulation. And it was like they cooked him, roasted him right there in the Oval Office, real time, like in a clubhouse room. It was beautiful because the angrier Zelensky got, the more they won because they were proving that Zelensky is not a peaceful man. He's a faggot. Literally. I mean, his dance videos of him, the fact that he leads that country and there are videos of him dancing like a faggot, and there's not just like a couple of videos, there's a lot of videos. It is so unbelievable that he is the leader of that country. The only reason why he's alive is because CIA is providing his Praetorian Guard. If it wasn't for the CIA, the Ukrainian far right would have liquidated his ass a long time ago. And I think that's the truth.
What is the truth?
The truth is that faggots can't rule for long because when you're a real faggot, no one respects you.
What makes you think that? Look at all the leaders of the world. Look at Trudeau. Look at Obama. Look at Macron. They're all faggots.
Exactly. No one respects him.
You think no one respects Obama?
No, he sucks dick. I mean, he literally went up to Six Flags Great America, north of Chicago, smoked crack and got his dick sucked. I mean, he literally, like, I don't know if you know who brought him to power, but it was a Jewish family. They're called the Crown family. They are a large, they basically own Applied Materials, I think it's called. Multi-billion-dollar family. But the guy who got Obama into office, he died in a car accident racing a fucking sports car, NASCAR, around a track. You can look it up. His name is Crown. He dead now.
He dead.
He dead. He dead.
Well, from death shall come life.
Did you ever hear Obama try to make peace once? All his bullshit in Grant Park, change and hope. That fucking faggot never tried to make peace once in the Middle East. He said, bring in the drones. Bring in the drones.
Who's he? Who's this guy?
I don't know.
What's up, man?
Okay.
It's Rick.
The Rickster. Rick, do you have a dating life?
Actually, on my other account, I need to follow you because I wanted to ping you into a room today.
Do you have a dating life, Rick? How old are you? What's your married, what is your status?
I'm 30. I am not married, but I don't really talk about my dating life on this app. But no, I'm not married.
But you do date,
Because
right?
there isn't one.
Are you? You're not gay, right? You're not
one
gay.
to talk about.
What?
I said there isn't one to talk about.
I don't talk about my dating life on this app, to be honest.
We shouldn't talk about anything personal on this app, honestly.
No.
Why not? Who cares?
But I'm supposed to get a huge ass tax return this year. I'm so happy.
Fucking faggot.
Shit.
Remember, it's Canadian dollars, so it doesn't really count as much.
Yeah, but I mean, but the moment I get it, I burn it. You know. So
Do you have any money in the Bank of Jordan?
Yeah, but not much.
It's expensive. Jordan is very expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
It really, if you live there, it really makes you make your choices wisely. You don't waste money on anything over there. It's so expensive.
Right, but food is cheap. Everything else is expensive. But it got much more expensive than when you were there. Holy fuck.
Where did you go when you served?
I didn't serve in the army overseas. I served only domestically, but I traveled to Jordan twice with a friend of mine and his family, and I went for a month each time. Fahuri! Say it loud, say it proud, the 5-star general, Abu Jamil Fakhuri! He was the boss.
Why is Bixitan so silent, dude?
She's probably sleeping.
No, I think she's slurping cock in the background.
No way. I bet you anything she's sleeping. A lot of people use this app to fall asleep.
Well, I hope she can stay up when I'm in Michigan. Shit.
That won't be a problem.
Randy, why would you want to make love to a skinny 50-year-old woman with a child?
We don't have to. I mean, that's on the table, but like it's more. I am not looking for sex.
We looking for companionship?
Looking for head.
I don't understand. What's the difference between talking to somebody in Clown House versus meeting them in the real life? If all you want to do is talk to them and not, go inside their orifices.
No. It's just a blowjob. I'm not looking for sex. Although things are on the table.
You really think a blowjob is like? Some guys think blowjobs are like the ultimate. I think like having intercourse is the ultimate, but I understand why some people think it's not. Like that oral is the ultimate.
About want. It's about like she owes me that, so we have a deal basically. So that's all it is.
Oh.
It's amicable, It's not like,
Wait, if she blows you, are you gonna blow her?
Well, she's gonna blow me.
I know, but are you gonna blow her? Are you gonna reciprocate?
No.
Holy shit! Again, you're worthless. You can't even reciprocate a blowjob.
I like to come without expectations, really, so we can see how things go. But like as it is now, she's gonna blow me, and that's it.
Interesting.
In her car.
Well, this room is absolute poverty and a waste of my time. This is disgusting and
told her
stupid.
To find a parking lot. I don't know if she found one.
So what is the magic word for the night? Because I'm about to go out. I want to go up to a beautiful woman at the bar and say, my friends told me the magic word of the night is as follows.
Milkshake.
Milkshake.
Do you need a word or can it be a phrase?
It can be a phrase.
It can,
Go up to a girl and say, you look like trouble.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that. I would not say that.
Why not? You look like Rick. It's a better line to use on a dating app, but fuck it, why not try it at the bar?
I would not say that. I would feel no.
You just say, what would you say? I want a bukkake.
It's just that. No, I would. I don't think she's that type of girl.
You look like trouble is one of the best openers on a dating app.
What is?
When you tell a girl she looks like trouble. You look like trouble.
No, that's horrible.
That's great.
I'm changing all my YouTube titles to the Joe Rogan and Andrew Tate podcast, and they're like doing very well because people think I look like Joe Rogan or Andrew Tate. It takes them a second to say like, who is this fucking loser?
Adrian Dittman.
Yeah. I was right about that. It is Elon Musk.
This idiot thinks Adrian Dittman is Musk.
It is Elon Musk. It's 100% Elon.
No, it's not. You're fucking fool.
You're the fucking pussy getting scared of some cops knocking on your door.
I'm Musk.
What was that name? Omar?
Benjamin Omar.
Benjamin Omar. I was like half asleep. I don't even remember what
Yeah,
I
I
was.
should change my
That was
name.
a great room.
I should become Rabbi Benjamin.
You should
Omar.
be like Robert Taylor and change your name to a generic.
Benjamin Omar is a nice name. Like I could actually use it, but you know what? If I start using it, then they can search my devices and find out. Oh, this is Benjamin Omar.
You just admitted to the crime. We got you, bitch. I'm sending it to the Quebec Police Department. Gotcha. You just gave us all the evidence we need. Put you away for a long time.
If he's a real guy.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
So wait, what kind of identity theft were you creating? What kind of fraud were you involved in? Were you taking out a loan under like a fake name or something?
No, but I think if you look at my file, it is kind of sus moving forward. After this bank lawsuit, I think it's going to be sus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think so.
Well, you spend so much time here on Clubhouse wasting your life. I wouldn't be surprised that like there's no real repercussions because you're here so often. It's impossible that you're actually committing any kind of crime. Technically, Clown House is your alibi.
I wasn't really on Cook for a long while, dude. I left Cook House and like nobody missed me, so that's why I came back.
Nobody missed me. I could disappear and like no one would even know that I disappeared.
Oh, I think everyone will know. I asked about you a million times.
Yeah, there's no point to being here. People say to me like, "Why do you film all this? Why do you film?" I'm like, "Why the fuck do you come here every day and run your fucking mouth about nothing? Why? What do you do with your life? Do you even have a fucking job? No. Do you have a career? No. But you come here and just run your fucking mouth every day without any type of contemplation or self-reflection? You're talking about the stupidest shit ever, and you're repeating the stupidest shit ever. Like, that's why I'm here, to just continue. See, I did a meditation today, and I realized, like, just calling people stupid all the time is, like, my problem. But the truth is, like, the fact that so many people gather to have conversations over and over again is remarkable. It's like nobody is actually aware of what they're doing.
Well, do you think people are willingly ignorant, or do you think that it's by design?
It could be, yeah, it's a great question, really. It's a great question.
Or do you think it's both?
It's got to be both, meaning that, like, you willfully are ignorant, even though you know you shouldn't be. But it's always essentially laziness.
And where do you think the black people fit in all of this?
I think that they shouldn't even be here to begin with.
Why are you saying we should genocide the black people as if they were Palestinian children?
No, I'm saying we should probably like give them the option to repatriate back to Africa and like set them up with some kind of new Israel project, give them a stipend to essentially renounce citizenship and move to like their indigenous area in Africa if they so will it. I know it's been done before, but like honestly, I am so sick of the complaining. We should give them an out. If you are a CRT, BLM, DEI, LGBTQ, and you don't want to participate in our society anymore, we will give you a buyout. But you have to renounce citizenship and leave within 30 days. We don't care where you go. I think it's a good idea. If Kamala won, I was going to move to Israel and call it quits in the USA and just try to start over in Israel. But I did not want to live in this country if Kamala was the president. I would rather become the most ardent, hardcore Zionist and convert you've ever met because America would have been lost. That would have been the end. She would have definitely sunk the ship. No, nothing would have been able to come back.
Did I ever tell you that, like, when I'm sober, before the living been out of me, but when I took mushrooms, dude, you made me laugh my ass off.
What was I saying?
It's not about what you were saying specifically, but I think I would like to do mushrooms with you, nigga.
Oh, you're gay.
No, I would legit I would love to do mushrooms with you. I think it would be a good time.
I've done shrooms. I don't think it's all that what you think it is. I think.
Yeah, I've done mushrooms. I know mushrooms.
I don't understand. What's the point though? Why would you want to do shrooms with me? Like, why? You're fucking. That's gay as fuck.
I was just laughing my ass off when I was on shrooms and you were there. You made my night much better, dude. It's true.
Yeah, but there's no difference between. Well, there is a big difference. One is just shrooms aren't as good as like cannabis. So it's just not.
Yeah, no, I don't think smoking weed with you would be something.
Weed is way better than shrooms. Shrooms are no good. Shrooms are terrible. It's like.
Nigga, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm telling you, I would like to do shrooms with you. You say thank you, sir. Yes, we'll do it. That's all.
No. I would say go do shrooms with yourself and read a book and record it, put it on YouTube. Send me the link of you reading a book, and I'll listen to your audiobook.
You don't do shrooms?
No, I've done them plenty of times, but it's no big deal. It's like a fucking. It's like a pepper. It's like a garnish. I mean, I'm not looking to like I've done a heavy dosage, but like. I didn't really particularly enjoy it. I got very emotional. I like to use drugs in conjunction with extreme meditation, meaning that I want to feel totally balanced. I don't want to have,
Describe that. What do you got totally emotional? Because I felt the same too.
I don't know. It was just like I was no longer trying to like act. I probably rushed it, like now I think if I were to do shrooms I would do it in a much more controlled setting where like it's all about silence, balance, equilibrium, maybe music, but like sitting there tripping on shrooms with you would be toxic and horrible. You would be annoying. I want to be like left alone. I want to listen to peaceful sounds. I want to that's how I like to experience chemical dosings of my brain. I don't want to do chemicals and then annoy myself.
It's a bad trip, basically.
It wasn't a bad trip per se, but I'm saying it wasn't controlled. You want to control the trip. You don't want an environment which is chaotic. You want a very peaceful environment, which is the experience. Because it's supposed to be therapeutic. If there's no like purpose to the trip, then you're really fucking stupid. You're spinning your wheels. It's like Clown House. You just keep coming back here for no fucking reason.
Okay, so but if you do that on Crack House, why wouldn't you do it with shroom?
The point is, if you do shrooms, go to the fucking gym, faggot. Go to the beach, faggot. Like, do something. Don't just like, let's take shrooms and watch Netflix. Oh, I love this show.
Well, I think doing shrooms and coming on Crack House is actually amazing.
A lot of people drink and get trashed, and that's like because this app does pair very well with cannabis, coffee, alcohol. Talk therapy is extremely cathartic. It really is. It gets your dopamine up. That's why people are addicted to it. Talk to Dan Ton down there, Dr. Don. He met me on Instagram. I'm sitting there reading a book. And then he's like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "Oh, it's called Clown House." And now he can't stop using it because he's a lonely guy in a fucking house in the middle of nowhere in Georgia. And this app gives him all the dopamine he needs. You don't need to be in a real relationship. You just need talk therapy. It's an artificial. It's a synthetic.
I agree, motherfucker. Either way, niggas, I'm dying, man. I'm gonna go sleep. Holy fuck. It's too early, but guess what? I'm dead. So I'll see you guys later.
Good. What are you doing tonight, Ryan? Just chilling at home? Hey, Don D'Antone. Dr. Don is in the house. Dr. Don.
Started playing Play-Doh.
That's nice. That's really nice, Monica. That's really nice. I'm happy for you.
On the end.
I'm really happy for you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Pretty funny.
If you beat me again, I'm not playing anymore.
So if I do that, I
No.
get these two.
You know that you guys offer counseling classes for if you have problems with a certain person, we can you do a little session and we'll work out your problem.
Okay, well, I have a problem with, let's see.
No, we that would be a conflict of interest. I can't work out.
I know.
Oh my god, I think I might win, and I'm
Yeah, you will. You're
excited.
keeping them on your side.
Yeah, you feel like I'm trying my hardest. Oh my god, I won! Finally! Wait, what the fuck? You won
Yeah, but
again!
as long as you get a higher number than me, you win.
What the fuck?
There you won.
Okay.
It was 27 to 21.
I was about to say, this is bullshit.
What's the word? What y'all playing?
I think Tally wants to play Psych.
Oh yeah, let's play that.
Did you play that with us before, Louie? I think you
What
did.
is Psych? I don't know what that is.
We played it in the Pink Belts before. It was a different app.
Oh, it's another.
Um,
Wow.
no, you have it. I'm pretty sure you played it with us.
What's that one called?
It's Psych with a P.
Do y'all have a thing where y'all can't get mad at people?
Can help give grants, in particular for special ed funding, but the control of what a school district looks like is determined by those on the ground in the school district.
When they don't have funding, but you're right. We don't care about autism.
No, that's not the point I'm making. I'm making the point that you are saying education funding to have better schools is a national interest. My point is no, it's a side interest in the United States. We have a Department of Education for a reason, which is to enforce federal civil rights law on education and to be able to hand out funding when it needs to. So I'm not denying schools get federal funding. I'm saying the ability to improve one's school district starts at the state and the local level. It starts with going to your school board meetings, as I'm sure you're well aware, since you said you were in education. It takes people like going to the city council meetings, right? And the only thing I'm seeking to do is not deride the work you've done, because I'm sure it's been awesome and you've made a huge impact. It's more to know that the proper delineation responsibility is not federal, it's more local. And that, like, without us owning the local part of that, then the districts will never get any better.
Okay.
Yeah, Marshall, I don't know if you got my text, but
let me look. I have been walking. I've been taking a walk, and so I've been paying much attention. Let me look.
Yeah. I don't think Dawood is in the room anymore, but furthermore, I didn't feel comfortable responding to Mika's previous interactions I've had with him where.
You guys, bro, no worries. Just remember, address the subject, not the person.
Gotcha. I don't know if it's necessary to go into why I think Russia is the enemy right now. But I mean, I of course do it. I just don't want to derail the conversation.
No. I mean, I think you're good. Hey, Zadar, I'd like to see you on.
So I think really it's just the history of Russia and Ukraine, has been a long time, but really it's just, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact of Ukraine and Russia just continually not holding up to a peace agreement. Like back in 1997, there was a peace agreement that both Ukraine and Russia would agree not to invade each other's lands, and back in 2014 was when Russia broke that agreement by annexing Crimea, and that's really what has started a lot of this that has happened. And so concerns about Russia, like when Putin talks about wanting to have peace, he then later on eventually talks about having missiles, and so it's like, Putin is just somebody, essentially cannot be trusted. Like no person in their right mind would ever trust Putin on peace. That's like trusting Hannibal Lecter on, protecting your child.
I feel ya. Yeah. Did I agree on that, Zadar? I'm not sure I'm saying that right. I think it's
Yeah. So my talking points and opinion is going to be based on what happened yesterday in the U.S. Presidential Palace, the White House. Here's the thing, right? Trump is a businessman, and he knows when business is losing money, okay? Now, if we go back to Afghanistan, Trump is the one that actually signed, somebody's off, it's on mic, but Trump actually signed a deal with the Taliban without the presence of the Afghan government. Basically, he basically kicked the Afghan government to the side. And why did he do that? Trump knew that 70 to 80% of Afghan soldiers were on paper and they were ghost soldiers and will not be able to truly free their country from Taliban. He knew all this. He knew all this money was being wasted. And that went on for 20 years from 2001 until the departure, right? So Trump did that. He knew that the Afghan money of Afghanistan was actually nothing but a gambling, right? With money that was being lost. Okay. Now, well, the same thing is happening in Ukraine, right? If you look at when Russia first entered the what is probably Ukrainian border, Russia controlled about 26% of Lugansk, right? Lugansk Oblast. Today it controls 100% of it. Russia controls about 20% of Zaporizhia. Today it controls 72% of it. It controlled almost zero of Kherson. Today it controls 58% of it. Now it controls about maybe the area around city of Donetsk in Donetsk Oblast. Today it controls 58% of it. Okay, so now why though? Because this war, the Russians are pushing every day. They're claiming town after town, village after village, and Trump and his administration and his people are asking this question: well, why do we need to waste this money if the Ukrainians are losing both manpower and land? That's the bigger question people need to ask, right? Now, J.D. Vance mentioned something that really angered Zelensky, and that was the manpower issue. You know what J.D. Vance and Trump are looking at? They're looking at videos of Ukrainian men, mostly elderly men, right? We're talking about 50s, 40s-year-old men, right? Being dragged from the streets of Ukraine, right? Cities like Kiev, Vinnytsia, Ivano-Frankivsk, Odessa. They're looking at these green vans driving around and grabbing this man and taking him to the bottom. And then, of course, they have more intelligence than us. They're looking at the same men who got grabbed from this street, dead in a trench, their bodies rotting. That's what the J.D. Vance is looking at, and Trump is looking at. I know 100% that's what they're looking at. And they're saying, why are we doing this? Why this much bloodshed? Why this waste of American taxpayers? And why is Doge, right, laying American taxpayers, hardworking American taxpayers being laid off, and then money's being sent to a gambling project, which is Ukrainians. So I 100% support the president in this endeavor. I'm actually from the global south, but I 100% support that.
Nice to drum on my asking where from, like what country?
Well, I'm from Mozambique.
Oh,
so the question, the other question. No. Let me finish this. The other thing also is Trump is also shutting down Africa. The United States is leaving Africa, except maybe places like Somalia, maybe Djibouti. Of course, it's not leaving because there's a Chinese base over there. But the United States already left the Sahel. The United States doesn't have a base in Niger anymore. Doesn't do overflight in Mali and Burkina Faso anymore. And those bases are gone. The French are out of Africa already. That's a done deal. So the question here is, I'm just telling people not to support projects that's where your own tax money is being lost. That's the issue, right? So the Trump is right on this endeavor. I think the Russians will not give up on land that they already seized. For Oblast, maybe some places in Kharkiv, maybe in Sumy area, some village, some maybe one or two village in Nikolaev. They're not gonna leave those areas. They're not gonna do it, right? So what he needs to do is Zelensky needs to keep what he's left right now. If I was him, right? If I was Zelensky, right? I'll just call it a day. I'll say, you know what? Let's have a bout.
Welcome to the next edition of Clubhouse, where we get banal losers talking about nothing.
Mod me, Zach.
It's wisdom, everybody.
Wisdom missed out on some good content in the last 15 minutes.
How you doing, Wisdom?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad, but I'm not getting laid and I'm taking out a lot of girls on expensive dates. Typical complaint hotline.
Oh, that's cool. Why are you taking
You said Muslims are Christian and all.
We just went to this great restaurant. We had an amazing salad and a wonderful pizza.
Did you fuck her?
No, and when I walked her to her car, she says, "I don't." She says, "I don't."
You're supposed to say, "Why did you ask that with so much zeal?" Shut up.
No, I mean, she gave me kind of a surprising thing at the end, whereas it felt like very much like she said it before many times. Like she said very quickly, like, I don't take pictures with people. I don't sleep with people unless I know them, and I don't kiss people. And I was like,
She had
oh
it
my
all
God.
rehearsed. She knows her boundaries.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Fuck.
Yes, she knows her boundaries. She's a bad egg. She cycled through too many fucking people. She can't get along with anybody. I bet in her.
That's what I was thinking.
Come on. Yeah, obviously. He left.
I mean, maybe I wasn't thinking that because I still want to fuck her, but she said she got married at 18 and was married for 6 years until he left her. I was like, damn.
Just look, if you want to fuck her, define the rules of engagement. Just be like, I assess you to be this. I actually just want to fornicate with you. Fornicate, but not copulate. And if you're not cool with that, I understand.
She says she's on the spectrum. She works with kids who are on the spectrum, and she doesn't work out. She's cute.
Do not put your fucking dick in that. Do not. It sounds
even with a condom.
No, I'm just saying. Even the act of getting sexually engaged with somebody that you just described, that's like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just jerk off instead.
I agree. Jerking off is always. Jerking off, every time you jerk off, you're like, you know what? This was actually better than a lot of the girls I have fucked.
No, okay. So I just came back from a snowboarding. Listen, I'll do it fast. I just came back from a snowboarding trip with some buddies. It was 3 days. We had lots of good conversations. But one of the concepts that I was trying to explain to them was the people that watch a YouTube video on like for example, and think they're a chef. You know, they've never practiced it, right? They've never practiced it at all. This is the same as kids that are okay watching other kids play video games. Which I'm like, what the fuck? So, like, why wouldn't you just want to experience the reality? We can get really deep, and there's some crazy philosopher called Baudrillard who has the concept of simulacrum, which is like the approximation of the real thing, and then it's like turtles all the way down. There's iterations of approximation of the real thing, and masturbation is like that. So I'm not 100% advocating for masturbation, but it does have its place.
Yeah.
In lieu of crazy women that you want to fuck, but like if you do, they might destroy you. So maybe it's just better to whack off. And that's I guess I'm advocating for all the crazy porn that we have available to us.
Jesus.
But at the same time, I do understand, at exactly the same time, I do understand that we don't want an approximation of the real thing. Like, we should always opt for the real thing, provided that it's not dangerous, right?
Well, masturbation makes the point. Hi, El Normo. Masturbation makes the point that a lot of relationships are below your own personal masturbation because that relationship is worth less than the low value of your jerk off. So it's a way to
Slow down. Can you say that again, please?
I'm saying you can use your baseline masturbation orgasm as a way to value the relationships that you can or do have or whatever. Meaning that you can use that jerk off experience as a baseline against a really stupid, horrible person. You know, meaning that like you are not worth an orgasm compared to my personal orgasm. You are actually worth less than my own beat off session because you're that horrible of a person to be with. And you don't even make me orgasm even close to as good as I can personally orgasm. So sorry, you're now on the curb.
But then, why not just go back to practicality and just like I don't get it.
What I'm trying to say is like, what I'm trying to say is the stress from having a relationship with somebody that you're not all in on and that you don't actually like, that orgasm is worth less than your personal
But
orgasm.
then why would anybody ever even engage in that? Are people that needy?
Because a lot of times you don't know that orgasm with that girl is terrible, and you don't know until you actually experience it. Then you're like, oh fuck, jerking off is better than this.
Okay, that's a fucking curveball. I would never imagine that an orgasm with a real woman can ever be worse. It can ever be worse than masturbation.
No, it is. No, you don't understand. The dopamine is not as so. Like the thing.
Real?
Yes, it's real.
Is that real?
100% that real, because you may be with a girl that you are not attracted to, and so you bust your nut, but then there's all this cleanup afterwards. There's all this like you have to be friendly, you have to be compassionate, you have to be kind, but you're not interested in that person.
Welcome to another version of a sub 90 IQ Clubhouse retards talking about concepts.
I love you, Sasha. You're funny.
No, I disagree. Wisdom, 100%. I mean, because outside of my look, I'm not saying you're wrong.
Throbbing doesn't come up.
Look. I'm gonna bring up a very important point right here, and I want people to listen. Because
nobody's watching my YouTube. Just FYI, we have no viewers. Just gotta let you know.
That's okay. I don't give a shit. I act the same way, regardless. I don't care. I'm like fucking. The faggot term is like wear your heart on your sleeve. Anyway, that's what I do. Stop bragging. I fucking lost my track, but I was gonna dispute one of your points, and I lost track. I apologize. I'm fucking buzzkiller over here. Sorry.
Did you see the planets were in alignment?
Sorry. Someone's trying to talk.
I was saying the planets were in alignment yesterday, and so I was hoping to get laid. I thought the planetary alignment would help me pop my load.
It's not a bad supposition.
I told this guy Randy, this Jewish guy in the app today. He's like, I can't get laid. I've taken this girl 4 times. I was like, buy a telescope and tell her the
Rabbi or Randy?
Randy. Randy. I was like, Randy.
Who's called Rabbi, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, different
Not
guy.
the guy that talks like this all the time and so really fast from Canada, and he's like,
not Randy McDickerson.
Not that Randy?
No, not that retard. No.
Okay.
I was just telling him to get a telescope and then invite your girl over to do, a planetary exploration, and that'll get you laid. He was like, that's a good idea, but he probably didn't do it.
You know what's gonna get you laid? When, first of all, it's a paradox, by the way. Just being a fucking asshole and just take it. Just take it. Because the girls, females, women, they don't know what they want, but they like everything that comes out of their mouth is like definitive. Like this is exactly what I want. But really, what you have to do is you just have to be deprogram yourself.
What you're saying is just grab them by. You're telling me to rape people. That's what you're saying. You're just saying rape people.
Who? Which people?
Women. That's what you're saying is rape.
No.
Grab them by the pussy.
You didn't let me finish. You have to deprogram yourself from all the nonsense that your mother fed you, because your mother had not an optimal relationship, and then she fucking fed it to you like you always have to trust all women and believe all women and be a gentleman and do all that, because she was basically espousing her frustration with her relationship, and that's what the moms do, and then they fuck up generations of men. Because what men and it took me forever to deprogram myself. What men need to be is they need to be strong. They need to be forward. They need to be there for their female compatriots and partners. They need to show them the way, and they need to listen to them too. Okay, so because the women are the yin, the women are the yang if we're the yang. They're the negative, we're the positive.
What's up, Reagan?
They're the black, we're the white. You know what I mean? Like, it's. I know everyone probably just wants to laugh. But I'm writing down pearls of wisdom here.
I mean, pearls of wisdom that are incredibly misogynistic and stupid, but yeah. I mean, no offense. I don't mean that in a rude way. Just like.
Explain.
Where are you from, Reagan?
What?
Where are you?
We'll listen. Explain your position. I'm happy to hear it, and I appreciate it because you're actually quite. You sound quite nice and.
Okay, Sasha, just let her fucking explain herself. Shut up.
Sorry, I want to make it.
I'm a moderator here. Mute your mic.
So like, the idea that deprogrammed from the fact that your mother taught you to be a gentleman is kind of bullshit. Like, that is far and away one of the most like misogynistic things to think. But yeah, the idea that a lot of women do enjoy a strong leader type, classically masculine man who listens to them but makes decisions and does things, that's absolutely true, but that's just a lot of women. And that has to do with programming as well. But like, being nice to women does not make you weak or less manly.
It makes you unattractive to women, though. That's my kind of
hypothesis. It makes you unattractive to women who need to deprogram stuff. It doesn't mean you need to change. Being nice is not the problem.
I'm just look, Regan. You sound like a smart person, so we can have a good conversation. I honestly believe that being respectful and nice is not the best strategy when you're younger. No, I'm not even saying getting late. To couple when you're a younger man, and you want to couple with a younger woman, it's not the right way to do it, because I think that
because young women are fucked up.
Yeah, they're confused, so they need a man. I'm not saying abuse females, like, obviously not.
If you understand that their psychology is the problem, then matching your behavior to their psychology is a little bit abusive. Like, the fact that they've been programmed by society to that.
Okay. Rewind and explain more. Each sentence, I want a paragraph.
Like, I contend that the issue you're describing is an issue where women have been programmed by society to find what you're talking about attractive.
I don't think
wait, Sasha. Hold on, Sasha.
It's ancient society. It's the society over
Regan.
tens of thousands.
You may not understand what the original argument or debate was. We were talking about getting laid, and Sasha was saying, be aggressive, grab them by the pussy, tell them what you want, and move them along, meaning that he's essentially just proposing an alpha type of theory of, relationships, meaning that if that's what you want, you have to be alpha.
I understand that, but I just said if your goal is to get laid, then what you're saying is accurate. And he said, I'm not talking about just getting laid, I'm talking about coupling and blah, 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 blah. So...
Okay, fair enough. I concede. I might have lost track of the conversation. I apologize if that was the case.
Rafi, can you come up? Rafi's actually given me dating advice before. Good dating advice, actually.
Okay.
Just I don't want to argue with Rafi anymore. So I'll be quiet.
I can't believe
I'm on a fucking chair. What do you mean I'm on wood floors?
Hey,
It's not scratching the. You might be right. I don't think it's scratching the floor. I don't think it's scratching the floor. No.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
JLo can talk. I didn't understand. I thought you could only type.
I could not talk before. I can talk a little now, very little.
Wait, you know me?
Yes.
Hey, Rafi.
What's good?
What's poppin'?
What's fresh and tasty? What's going on here? Who needs advice for what?
We were just talking about, relationships and talking about alpha behavior versus predatory behavior.
Yeah. What wisdom said?
Alpha leads to predator.
The words right out of my mouth.
Takes advantage of weak.
The question or the problem, according to Regan, is that Sasha believes that we have to deprogram ourselves from the motherly programming of, I guess, respectability to a certain extent, which is not necessarily maybe what he's saying, but maybe. Sasha, can you maybe clarify the programming that the mother has instilled in the male child, which is preventing the male child from achieving his sexual and relationship goals?
Please. Sasha.
Why you don't talk, Sasha?
Sasha, I let you speak on my.
Sasha, are you there?
Sasha, you were here 1 minute ago.
Hello?
Hello?
Sasha.
Come out, wherever you are.
Hi, Omen. Please come up. I think Sasha is unavailable at the moment.
How convenient.
I mean, what he spoke about specifically was gentlemanly behavior.
Reagan, can you speak for him?
I mean, I certainly can't, but based on what he said earlier, he was talking about, being nice to women, being kind, being a gentleman was the stuff that needed to be deprogrammed, because he was suggesting that behavior.
Sasha, you finally came off your mic.
I'm sorry. I just came back. I left my phone in the basement and I went to do some personal business.
Sasha, we were calling you in your name because somebody wanted to know.
Regan would like to argue with me more, which I'm fine with. By the way, Regan, I think it's great. That's fine.
Wanted to know
That's fine, but we can disagree upon because I think that we would agree upon most things.
Well, no, I'm not trying to debate with you. The question was asked what programming you were saying.
Oh, about the mom passing on to the boys?
Yeah, what programming?
Yeah. This is This is one of my new thesis or my hypothesis or whatever. It's one of my new things that I'm trying to puzzle out. I think a lot of mothers are dissatisfied with their male relationships and what they end up doing. And I'm not judging them, whatever, fucking,
women are like, mothers are like magicians. They like to create these babies. They're the only people that can do it. It's amazing. But I think what they do, like I would do it if I could gestate baby and push it out. I'd probably, and if I was the like caretaker, I would probably just train it with what's top of mind for me, and I would train the child based on what I'm feeling, how I'm thinking, and a dissatisfaction with a male, or like not getting most out of the situation, not really thinking but just doing more. I would push all that shit out subconsciously onto my child. Not knowing that you're doing it, but also besmirching the category of man because I didn't land or negotiate, or I wasn't a part of like a nice equitable situation. There's no blame here, by the way. I'm not saying it's the woman's fault. The whole patriarchy thing, that's what it rests on. I actually don't believe in that patriarchy bullshit, but there's a case to be made that, men are heavy-handed and fucking, or they used to be at least, dominant and pushy and not very considerate of the female experience. And I think that gets passed down, especially from mothers to sons.
Okay, this has gotten lame because then we just transgress or we bridge into pickup artist or how to get laid at the bar.
This has gotten lame. We need to talk.
You guys asked for my fucking explanation. I just gave it to you. Don't you?
Okay, we got Rafi up here. Rafi.
I don't care. I actually don't care if it's not. Can we do one mic? Who wants to talk first?
Well, I'm gonna explain to you something how it works, because that's why they say you need a father and mother. You need both parents to raise a kid. For depending who's raising what, boys, they learn love from their mothers. Others will discipline boys. What's it called? Mother is more of a nurture to the boys. But if you have a girl, for example, the father raises the girl not to find a scumbag man or people that he has encountered, to protect her. He teaches her. Everybody has a different role in the family, how they raise the child, depending on the gender of the child. Because a girl is always going to be more closer to the father, and the boy will always be a lot more closer to the mother at the end of the day.
In theory, that sounds cool. It's not actually how it works.
It's exactly how it works. If you have a normal, functional family between mother and, let's say, mother or father.
No, it doesn't. It isn't how it works.
Rappy, you're not wrong, but it needs refinement. You're very, very close. It's more the parent's affinity for the opposite sex is strong. The child's affinity for the parent is not based on sex. So, for example, like I would say I don't know how to describe it without being weird, but it's more rewarding for me when I get responses from my daughter. It's more rewarding for my wife when she gets responses from the son, or from her sons.
That's what I just said.
No, you did.
I just said the boys will be always closer to their mother.
No, you inverted it. You inverted it. You made it sound like the kids, like the son seeks the mother and the daughter seeks the father, when in fact it's actually top down. It's a parental preference, not a child preference.
You all need psychology classes.
Listen, I'm always more careful with my mother than I would be with my father. Because I know my father can protect himself, and that's what he taught me, how to protect and earn.
my mother taught me love. That's why I would always go and hug my mother. You don't see a boy hugging his father constantly. He would be hugging his mother constantly because she taught her the boy.
I don't know.
You're making sweeping generalizations. The dynamic
Yeah, my 10-year-old boy fucking hugs me more than he hugs mommy. Sorry to cut you off, Regan, by the way. I apologize.
No, I was just saying that the dynamics of every family are different. These are huge generalizations that are not necessarily accurate. It depends on the culture that this family is existing in.
Again, I'm speaking between a functional family that are divorced, living together, parents aren't arguing. The boys will always grow closer to their mother, no matter what.
You cannot make that generalization. That is not true.
I know every single person in my circle, and I have a big circle. Again,
a lot of people like that doesn't make it generally true. I mean, that's just not how like researching something works. Because the people that you know all have connections, so they all have similarities. But also, like, every family is different and every family dynamic is different, even if they are a nuclear family.
Yes, but they're also some broad
Can we have one nice please, Sasha?
Like we're allowed to put stuff in boxes, right? Like we can, Regan, right? We can.
Yeah, but I'm saying what you're saying might be accurate for a certain subset of the population, but you can't just generalize it and say every family is like this.
But
that's
I think
how it works.
Are you arguing for the tail ends of the normal?
Okay, so Reagan, let me ask you a different question then. If you're saying it's for a certain general population and so that, let me ask. Are you talking about general population? Most likely this is how it works, but in some other families it doesn't work, correct?
I'm not saying whether it's most or not. I'm just saying, like, some families are like that, some families are not, and so that's like just making a generalization like that doesn't take into account that there's other possible ways that it could come out. I think that how many siblings there are and whether there are male and female siblings is a factor.
Birth order as well.
Birth order makes a difference. Okay, so what you're saying about girls might be true, but what if they're in a family where all of the children are girls? Then that might not be true. Maybe some of the girls, right? Some of the girls.
But again, aren't the girls, when there's more girls, aren't they taught that the father is usually the provider and the protector?
In some families that might be the case, but there could also be families where the mother is the provider or the protector, and there could also be families where, like I was starting to say, if there's a family of the children are all female, for example, then you might have some of the girls more attached to the mother, some of the girls more attached to the father, depending on...
That was a great point. I'm just going to have to pause everything here and welcome everybody to another edition of Sub 80 IQ Clubhouse Winners. Let's go. I will participate after you finish your point.
Sorry, Regan. Sasha is alluding to the fact that I have another show going called Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, Wasting Time.
Okay.
It's a trick. It's a trick show, Regan. We're not actually like talking about anything. We're like, sorry, Regan, you fell for it. You didn't know about it.
Sasha, it's a trick show. If you do that one more time, I will take you down.
You know what I do, Zach?
I don't care.
Zach, what I do is I put my head in the alligator's mouth. So I'm okay with being censured. I don't mind.
I don't understand. One thinks that was
with the first link, the chain is forged. The first thought of it is
get him out of here.
Oh Christ.
Jeez, Sasha, you're causing Zach a lot of anxiety. Just relax.
You guys cut me off when I was gonna drop the fucking best Star Trek monologue.
You just scared
me. And you didn't even fucking listen to it.
So you just scared Raffy.
Who kicked Raffy?
Oh, dude, I don't care about Raffy. He fucking is belligerent.
Sasha.
He's belligerent.
Sasha, you're fucking the room up. Just talk so people like what you're saying.
I moved him down.
Good.
Thank goodness.
Thank God. About time. Good job, Zach.
Thank you.
Rafi is good people.
We don't need Sasha in here.
We're drinking
Got
Logan.
kicked out of the other room too.
We don't need him in here.
We don't need
Oh, I like that song.
We don't need Sasha.
We know some good joy. Kevin, Sanjeev, come on up. And Saint,
Cool.
come on up as well.
Cool. What's your number?
What up, Kevin?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, guys?
Hola, Kevin.
What up, Kevin?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ya está Pacific.
Does this sound like Herbert?
Herbert, is that you?
From Family Guy?
No sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Hey, Kevin. Welcome to Talking with Zach and Wisdom. We're co-modding the room together tonight. Shavua Tov. Shavu.
And you'll be kicked out. Welcome, Sage.
Kevin, it's Saturday night. Why are you always so lame and on here all night on a fun night? You should have a dating life. You're a grown man with no children. Aren't you trying to meet beautiful women in your area?
I am, actually. Thank you for asking me.
What's the deal with girls not wanting to give me their telephone number before we meet up on a date now? That's so fucking trashy.
It is trashy.
Are you 6 foot, make 6 figures, and have 6 inches in you?
Aren't they concerned? They got all their numbers backwards. It should be 10 inches to start.
Kevin, why would you ask that?
He's a realist.
Zach,
Cool.
do you have 6-inch dick?
Wow, why would you ask me that?
Zach lives... Kevin, we're just talking. Sage, welcome to the room. I'm about to head out on my second date for the evening because the first one didn't work out so well. So now I'm going to make another bad decision and go out with a black girl.
Well, I hope you cream pie that one tonight.
Her name is Raj. Don't you think that's a little sketch for a black woman to be named Raj?
Is it a goth black chick?
No, she's a 5'10", 28-year-old consultant and a Christian.
Fuck that.
Dude, I hate how black chicks have like all this makeup on their faces. It's like a bronzer. And then when you make out with them, you look in the mirror when you get home and you're like, what the fuck is all over my face? Take a piece of toilet paper, you wipe it on your face, and you're like, ew! What the fuck? That's that bitch's bronzer!
What the fuck?
Motherfucker! Abraham. Abraham is in my other room. Chronica stupid. Somebody in my chat wrote, Chronica stupid bitch seems to think Josh Freeman was grooming Zach Best to have sex with him. Ask Zach. Zach, was Josh Freeman grooming you?
No.
Like, why would Josh groom you? I don't understand, Robin. Well, why would you say that?
Why would she lie to him about me?
I don't know. I don't know why Throbbing does what he does.
Why would Chronica lie to him about me?
No, I think he just wanted to get your input, gather your feedback.
I think she's lying with him. Babe, why are you on mute?
Throbbing doesn't say anything, actually. Oh my god, this chick actually texted me her number. I guess that means I'm going to have to go meet up with her now.
Hello.
Okay, do you guys want to listen? Do you guys want to listen in and I'll call this girl real quick?
You're not deaf, dude. You're not deaf. You can hear.
How do you know that?
Because he just put he's deaf in the chat. Sage, you're not deaf. Seriously, what the heck is wrong with you? Are you pranking me?
I hate how these bitches say that like they love spontaneous trips and that they're open to adventures. That's like saying, take me on a nice vacation. And it's like, God, I just so do not want to take a bitch on a vacation. A, because I don't have the money to do it. But B, also because like my life goal is not to fucking provide free vacations for fucking bitches that don't necessarily even, really care about me. Can I think of a better way to waste the time of my fucking short life like you?
Seriously.
People love free shit, Zach. People love free shit.
People do love that. I can tell you that. Hey, Sloan.
Zach, have you ever been in a relationship with a woman?
I am in one, yes.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Well, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Sage, why do you lie to me and say you're deaf? What? I can't hear you, bro. Yeah, I'm deaf. I know you can't.
Okay, I'll be back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Hey, Raj, it's John. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly or what your full name is, but if you want to go to a stereo in Logan Square, I'm down. Just give me a call or message me back. Bye.
Wisdom, you're on mute.
Yeah, I was just messaging some girl. What are you gonna do the rest of the night?
Be on here for the rest of the night, and then we'll go out to sleep.
Maybe that's what I should do, is just go to sleep and not go out.
Possessed by the Antichrist. So, and this was a psychotic episode.
Mm-hmm.
And this was medically determined. She was actually on suicide watch.
That's my point, Chronica.
I know, that's fucked.
And you're living in her parents' house. You don't know.
I didn't have to tell anybody.
Why won't your parents let you live with them?
Oh,
See,
why
I don't have
place?
Why? No, you don't have your own place.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I pay rent and I have no contract.
You don't have a place. That's not how most people live. Most people have some type of contractual agreement.
Well, I'm not.
Whether it be a mortgage or a title or a deed or rent, a lease.
None of that.
I know, because you don't have anywhere to live. You're living in a pity house.
A pity house.
Yeah.
He makes money. I'm not.
And your parents.
Don't worry, Brock. She just makes herself feel better by saying you a shitbag, because she a shitbag too.
A little dick goes a long way. Hey, look up at the top of the
Fucking. Where is that phone? There you go. Come to daddy, my